Oh, mariner, ye brave and bold, a quest awaits to treasures untold. In pixel seas ye set to sail, to realms unknown where legends prevail. Fair winds, mariner, guide your way, with joystick in hand let victory sway. Through lands of lore and digital lore, oh, mariner gains forevermore. The dungeon's deep, the dragon's fierce, a hero's heart he must pierce. With sword in hand and armor strong, you'll conquer all, right every wrong. Forevermore, the dungeon's deep, the dragon's fierce, a hero's heart he must pierce. With sword in hand and armor strong, you'll conquer all, right every wrong. Forevermore, dream on, mariner, dive into the unknown. With your kiddies by your side, you'll never be alone. Game on, mariner, uncover the secrets within. Together with your feline crew, victory you'll surely win. Fair winds, mariner, guide your way. With joystick in hand, let victory sway. Through lands of lore and digital lore, oh, mariner gains forevermore.
Ahoy, Laggin Out Legion. 'Tis I, the mariner, bringing to you some satisfactory gameplay. There we go. And that song was made by the great Gazoo there in the Twitch chat. Be sure to give him all the accolades. But yes, so to update, let's see, ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble and Kick, ahoy Mojo, ahoy Gazoo, ahoy Mariner Kitty on her sleeping mat. How's everybody's day? Are we ready for some satisfying building? Woo, look, it's Soda Pop. Ahoy Soda. Let me check one other thing. I am also, in case anyone is curious, broadcasting on the Laggin Out Discord. If you want to come hang out in VC with me, you are welcome to do so. We're trying to generate some engagement on the server. But anyways, as the title suggests, we are starting our construction in the Silicon Factory Valley. And as you can see, I've already got a couple of oil pumps down, working on laying the foundation. We can continue with that. I did some cleanup of the terrain, so you should have all the grass picked up for this area around here. Let's see, it looks like I might need to turn up the volume for the game. Stand by. There, that ought to do it. Could have turned it up in OBS and Streamlabs, but oh, good call. Sorry, let me fix that. It was still set to The name of the game was Final Fantasy. There we go. Where's the transform? Transform. Fit screen. There we go. Much better. No, it's a different program I'm using to stream on Laggin Out. So, as in typical fashion, it's not a Laggin Out stream unless something has gone wrong in the first couple of minutes of the stream. But this one was an easy fix. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night to the Laggin Out live podcast with Hero, Soda Pop, and the Chieftain. They're going to be playing some more games, but after doing some topics discussion, which I contributed to, as per usual. So if you want to see what we're talking about tomorrow night, be sure to tune in. We think Rogue Penguin will also be in. Soda, give her some grief for me, would you? She never got back to me about streaming Valheim last Sunday. In fact, I have not heard from her since her vacation. Hiya! Also, I got Fuel Mojo. I can jetpack higher. Higher and higher. Not any faster, or I can't gain altitude much faster, but I can go for longer. Okay, where is my oil extractor? There it is. Oh no, I'm short on cable and motors. Le gasp. Well, I can make my own. Let's go ahead and remove this for now. Yep. Okay, let's. I don't have to, because I don't want to travel all the way back by hypertube to get materials that I can make on my own time. Leap tall buildings but not stop a bullet or a speeding train, and look like a plane when flying yet. There will be. I'm debating on unlocking the turbo fuel. Let's see, one. That'll make me able to fly even higher. But it requires unlocking something coal. I forget the name of it. But it requires sulfur and coal. So what I'm going to do, I think, is wait until I've got... Ooh, I already have those, derp. I'm going to wait until I have miner level 3. Because I think that's a thing. And then that will allow me to upgrade the coal factory over where I've got my... Or not upgrade my coal factory, but upgrade my coal generator... Is there a wingsuit? I'm afraid not. Here, let me go into photo mode. Let me decouple, and this is our rocket pack right here. Whoops. Forgot I can't actually control the character. So no wings. Let's see, do I have enough yet? No. Why am I short? Oh, you mean just a general wingsuit? Yeah, no. All we get is a parachute. That is not wearable while we're running the jetpack. I have lamented this before. And believe it or not, this is still faster than traveling to one of my other factories to collect the pieces. I think we need to have the ability to make 8 motors. 6, come on. Terribly exciting so far this stream. Twitch chat no longer loves me now. Oh no! Does it give you a reason why, or does it just say failure? Because I've got the moderator privileges, I could go in and see if I can figure out what the heck. This says failed. Okay. There we go. Oil extractor. Okay, so this one is 60 per minute. These two are both 120 per minute. So these are going to be our primary sources for construction. But I will also build up a platform, pave the other side over here. Because we have one more oil. Oh shoot, I should probably manufacture the goodies I need to do that, huh? We'll just leave that there for a while. Not stressing it, just hanging on here, yeah. I'm building a factory to construct the parts needed to manufacture computers. Hey, God, that looks good. Let's see, where was it? Yeah, so I tweaked my other one of my other factories just a wee bit to manufacture fuel instead of just packaging the waste material for recycling. You can actually have it refine that material into fuel for rocket pack. So that's what I did. One thing saw the train. Well, that would give me an excuse to go back over that way, wouldn't it? It's not that big. It's not that long of a train, but it's cool looking nonetheless. Maybe in a little bit we'll go over there because I'm bound to run out of material in some form that I'll need to go back to the main area. It's a train. Did Minnie get to see the train? Thank you, Chieftain. And like I said, I am over in the VC on Laggin Out Discord. If any y'all want to join and hang out. Oh, that should have been 30. Oh well. I forgot. I need 30 rotors to make 15 motors. I don't know what game Soda is playing with Chieftain right now, but he's playing some sort of 3D chess game or 4D chess game. Oops, hang on. Sorry, juggling windows is a little difficult. Okay, I need 6 more. Oldest plays 4D chess and it gives me a headache. I know, terribly exciting stream so far today. Beginning to doubt my statement that this was quicker than going and getting the parts and coming back. It's actually, that's 3D chess. 4D chess requires temporal mechanics. One more. Okay. See what I mean? Okay, I actually think I'm gonna do one other thing. I'm gonna remove this, I'm gonna remove this, and I'm gonna build a ramp. Yeah, that works. And then do some... Put that down there. Probably facing that way. That was good for now. Really wish there were a tiny bit of terraforming you could do. Yeah. Most you can do is decorate with your different stuff. Like you have a customizer that you can do things with and change materials. I don't do that much decorating though because I'm an engineer, dang it. I'm not an interior decorator or an exterior decorator, as the case may be. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is make the... I wonder if I can... is make the circuits. So I'm going to... Where is it? There it is. Put that there. I think that's centered. It's not centered. I can't tell if it's centered. It is not centered. Okay. That should be centered. Nope, that's not centered either. Doggone it. Why won't you center? Should go right there. Only problem is I don't think it lines up with, well, should line up with this. They keep changing the day, Mojo. It was Monday for a while, then it was Sunday for a week, then it was Monday again. Okay. We're gonna do... Oh no, see what I mean? We're out of we don't have any plastic. So, we will have to go get some, I think. Ahoy! Chieftain! I will hydrate. Let me get in the hypertube and then you can watch that while I hydrate. I'm making tons of plastic, but I don't have it connected to a dimensional depot, so I'm gonna have to leave one over at the plastic manufacturing. Quantum Locker, also a good name for it. I'm gonna have to make a plastic manufacturing at the other site though. Meh, Gazoo, pipe's a pipe. Anything can flow through a pipe, yeah? As long as the pipe is not made of corrosive material or corroding material. Put the wall there, otherwise I'd take a swim. Ahoy! David 8839 on Kick. Too bad you are a bot. Mojo, do you still have moderator privileges on Kick? Thank you. I need to bring that down to its more accessible level. Chieftain, wasn't there a topic that would be of interest to Gazoo tomorrow night? Don't say what. Oh wait, I can show Soda the Choo-Choo. See Choo-Choo? Actually, whoops. Don't leave yet. Oh no. There we go. We'll hitch a ride. love the flaps for braking. There we go. Oops, I popped out the wrong side. How is our plastic collecting going? Slowly building. I don't want to trade off more. I already traded off 2 factories for rubber, for plastic, and 2, so I've only have 2 going for rubber right now. I have one more oil field over here somewhere that I could use to generate more plastic. I'd still need the materials to make another one. Let's see, where's our paper tube? It's over here. Why is the other side so far away? There's resources all over the place, Gizoo. This particular site is heavy on oil, so that's why I've got the oil-related manufacturing going on here. This one over here has heavy steel and some copper production, or copper nodes, so it's got not steel, iron production going on over here. And I used the train to import rubber from the oil factory, or the oil refinery. Also imports the smart plates from my other iron factory. You may also hear some rain tonight. It's been raining off and on today. Okay, so there's that. I forget, do I actually make cables here, or do I just... I don't think I make cables here, I just do iron. Missed the train again. Go ahead and make our cables here. Yeah, short answer, yes. Believe me, I've tried to concentrate everything into one factory local, but it requires a lot of importing of materials, and you do run out of room for having the factories. Even if you go vertically, it's a lot of work. So rather than try and keep everything local to one area, I've learned that you need to spread out. Have different factories making different things in different locations, and then using transportation like trains or tractors or trucks or drones. There's drones in this too, Mojo, to transport everything that you need. So let's do this. And then we shall do... Bird's gonna need to move. Hopefully we got the materials I need for the refinery. Of course not. Oh, yes we do. Sweet. Okay. We need to go up high so I can see. Ah! You took a week off, would you forget where everything is? Yes. Unfortunately, I don't intend to take a week off from this game for a while. Actually, we'll do that. And do that, and then do that and that. That was not the intention I was going for. I don't like a little tiny bit of the local terrain peeking through the thing if the foundation, so I usually cover it up. But it's blocking my, so I'll have to do that, I think. Refinery. Darn it. I'm just gonna have to do it down here and then do a left turn. Oh, and I figured out, Mojo, why my water was not working out the other at the coal power plant. It's because I didn't have the Mark II pipelines yet. So at some point, we're going to go over there and upgrade those pipelines to see if that helps. Speaking of forgetting where everything is, does your map show which factories are where? It can. You can do markers. So I put a marker here for my Silicon Valley factory. You can put markers down for where you find different resources. I put a marker down because I found a really cool site for iron. It had 4 pure iron nodes there. I'm like, yes! But yeah, so we've got a marker for our hub. We've got a marker for the space elevator. That actually might get transported over here. But yeah, this is marking our oil refinery stuff. This is marking our frame construction. This is marking our steel construction. It's not an automatical thing. I mean, the transport nodes are. Like these docking stations, when you put them down, they get put down automatically. As long as your pickup and drop-offs are locations where you got factories built, should be easy to find. That's why I also label them the way I do. Although this one's going to need to be renamed from rotor to smart plate shipping. But, anywho, I was going to make another plastic refinery. Actually, this will spit out plastic. Also realize that's a whole other level of coding. Yeah. That would be. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do... Okay, here's the question for the audience. Do we make a whole plastic thing here to plastic storage, which we then connect to Dimensional Depot? Or do we connect the plastic manufacturing over to that storage container over there and hook that up to Dimensional Depot? We can go either way on this. It might be more efficient just to do it over here, because one of the refinery's many talents is taking residual the heavy oil residue and actually turning that into residual plastic. But the problem is that we need to use residual plastic, or the whatever, I can't remember what that's called. Oil refinery. There it is. Polymer resin plus water to make additional plastic. So we can, so the, so to lay this out for you, these fuel generators are being fueled by these oil refineries that are putting out resin already for us. This stuff here. So we could route this that way to hook it up to another refinery. Hook that up to, like, also hook up a water extractor. And so we would be making plastic. We would be expelling residual waste, which we could then also convert into plastic. So we're almost we're adding 50% production. Whereas over here, if we just do like the normal residual waste, oil residue, that would get pumped over here into this thing, but we'd have to create like another packager or another refinery over here to turn it into fuel. So I'm heavily inclined just to do option A. And then this can continue to package and send residual fuel to be recycled. Let's see, 60 per minute. That's 40 per minute. So we can actually reduce this to 40 per minute. I kind of feel like it's a waste of plastic though. So we might hook them both up. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Let's hook them both up. If I have what I need, do a dimensional depot. I does. Sweet. And then we can double dip. Increases the upload speed of the plastic, or doubles the upload speed of the plastic for resources. And then when we double the upload speed, it'll quadruple the production. So I think that's the thing. So unfortunately, it's a lot of work, and we wanted to start in Silicon Valley tonight. So I'm going to let that proceed. We've got some plastic uploading via dimensional depot, or via, yeah, dimensional uploader to dimensional depot. That'll get us by. After the stream, I'll go and I'll do that thing, and then I can show that to you next time I play. But yeah, setting all that up would take the remainder of the stream. I'm trying to remember to stick with the one thing I'm doing, rather than getting pulled into tangents every 5 minutes, like another game we enjoy. Hopefully there's enough plastic that we'll be able to pull it off. One day I found an uglier planet to put factories on. No, they want it to be attractive to the eye, so that you will continue to want to play and explore. I think I've seen almost all the biomes at this point. There's a few spots that I probably haven't seen yet. the time I was playing this and trying to unlock the dimensional depots early, I did a lot of exploring to find the Mercer spheres and saw a lot of the terrain. There are a lot of different biomes in this place. It is actually very impressive. Woo. While we're traveling, I'm going to check Discord here. Almost need traveling music. I do have the audio. Oh, I have the music off. There we go. That should help. I think it was off last night too. I actually enjoyed just the journey. The tour through the Great Valley is kind of fun to watch. Alrighty, now we can try this again. We do pipe Mark II. Oopsie. I need to get some more fuel from my cloud. Right. So we were working on refinery. Make a hypertube cannon that shoots you into the air and then wingsuit it. That would actually be fun. I think it'd be a bit of a challenge to get going the first time, but alright, so this one is meant to... This one should be set up to make rubber. Because one of our recipes for making circuits involves rubber and petroleum coke. Whoops, doggone it. Okay. Actually, how much do we have here? 120. This takes 30 crude oil to make 20 rubber. So we could make 30 times 4 is 120 times 2. We could actually have 8 of these guys running. Hopefully we've got the material to make all 8. We made 1. We need to make 7 more. Ugh. May have to hook up my motors to the cloud. Okay, Because that's going to be a while for manufacturing. And it's a quick journey back. I could could load the previous save before we came out here, but that's less fun. I only learn when I'm inconvenienced. So we'll definitely set up a dimensional uploader for the motors when we get back over there. Kind of how I'm slowly making my way through Deep Road's dungeon crawl and Inquisition. Died and restarted a dozen times since last night, but making progress. Good! I don't remember the Deep Roads. No, I do remember the Deep Roads dungeon in Dragon Age Origins. It's not my favorite bit of the campaign, that's for dang sure. Section where you can't save, most definitely frustrating. I figured out my problem. I jump with stilts on, and it makes me overshoot. Excuse me. I didn't mean for that to be right into the microphone. Okay. There are my motors. Do I have enough? What I need to make a dimensional depot? I does. Yay! Actually, we don't need to put it there. What we need to do is put a spark splitter right there. Ah! Need cobbles. Put the dimensional depot beside it. We'll put a smart splitter here. Like I said, we'll put a smart splitter here. There it is. Really? And we'll allow none, we'll allow overflow that way, and primarily go that way. The way it fills up the dimensional depot first. That is not straight, by the way. also thinking that's intended for high level. My price is 15 and the gear I'm finding is for 20. Yeah. No, you make the milk in bags. And then you can pack them in boxes and ship them to Canada. Oh. So you put the milk in the bag, you put the bag in the box, you put the box in the mail. And when the mailman arrives, you can tell him he moved back. He was carrying milk in bags. I need sugar. I'm trying to decide if I want to get candy or soda to drink. You try and hold off for a little bit longer. I don't want to get into a sugar high midstream. While that would be entertaining, I would not like to come down from it after. Plus you get more in the bagged cereals versus box per dollar unit. That's true too. They don't taste as good though. But it may just be the sugar content is lower in the bagged cereals. What was it? There's a series of commercials back in the 90s or the noughties that was for Malto meal, and one of the commercials had the guy like looking at all the box cereals on the wall or on the rack, and said, or he's holding a bag of Malta meal, and he's like, "Oh, these come in bags. Those come in boxes, but guess what? Those are in bags too, inside the boxes." So, I'll have to look next time. I don't buy a lot of cereal anymore. Okay, so we have everything we need to build the rest of the refineries. Refinery 2. Refinery 3. Refinery 4. I think we might be able to go all the way across. Yeah, do some more paving though. cool trick if anyone's playing this game and don't know. If you hold down E while you move about, it will automatically pick up the shrubbery for you. You just need to mouse over it and be in range. Oh, hi, hello, doggy. I have no berries for you, I'm sorry. I left them all at my base. Five, 6, 7, 8. 8 refineries. Woo! Copy. Paste. Paste. You can copy and paste your settings from one refinery or from one production unit to others. Well, there we go. Okay. I just realized we have a small inconvenience here. So we have 20, 40, 60. Okay, 20 oil residue times 8. It's 160 oil residue. So outposts needed to be for Starfield? Yes. I will wholeheartedly agree with that statement. That's this, yes. Okay, so this beggeth the question. With this many refineries in a row, where do we send the output? I think we're gonna have to build more this way. This is what I was talking about earlier with confined space. Because we're gonna have a problem. Let me show you the problem. Not fast straws, my boba is sad now. Aw. So, to make petroleum coke, that's 40 per minute. So we need 4 of these to make the petroleum coke, right? It makes 120 per petroleum coke. Here's my confounding here, because I've not actually looked at these numbers. To make electrode circuit boards. We get 20 rubber per minute, 40 petroleum coke per minute. So that's what, 3 of these? Yeah, let me write this down. Let me turn on my brand new Kindle and write all this stuff down. 8 books. Okay, so we're gonna have 20 times 8 equals 160 rubber, and 20 times 8 equals 160 heavy oil residue. Okay. Petroleum coke. So 160 divided by 40 equals 4 refineries just to make that. And then wait, was that right? Nope. No, that's right. 4 refineries, 4 petroleum. That's gonna make 120 times 4 equals 480 petroleum coke. That's a lot. And this guy takes 20 rubber. So 160 divided by 20 equals 8 refineries. For circuit board. That's going to make 5 per minute, which makes times 8 equals 40 circuit boards. I can't type right now. Ahoy, leggy soft. I look like a wizard. I'll take it. Technically, I'm the mariner, but I'll take wizard. I like taking notes. This is not a thing. Let's see. How do I do notes on in game? I know how to make it do to-do list stuff. How do I make? How do I do in-game notepad? I know about the calculator. Option, key bindings, notes. How do you do notes? We need to make 12 or 4 refineries. No. This is assemblers. Four refinery, 8 assemblers. Ahoy operator. Oh, there's the private notes. Okay. I don't use it a lot, so so 20 times 8 equals 160 rumber. The operator is my engineer in real life. Oh, hi. I don't know what YouTube algorithm it reverts to. Okay, so 20 times 8 equals 160 heavy oil residue. Oh, right, YouTube algorithm boost. Got it. I know things. 160 divided by 40 equals 4 refineries equals, let's see, times 120 equals, or no, 120 times 4 equals 480 William Cook. Let's just put this on the next line down. And then 160 divided by 20 equals 8 assemblers. Each putting out 5 times 8 equals 40 circuit boards. And that should mean there's no waste. Well, wait a second. How much code? 40 per minute. Okay. So 480. I'm gonna sneeze. 5 by 40. Yeah. Divided by 40 is 12. Assemblers. Although I am muted. Thank you. So, as I was saying, if we had 4 more recipes that required petroleum coke, we could do, or if we had more recipes that could do petroleum coke, we could use that in 4 more assemblers so that there would be no waste. But we don't have that unless I go hunting around for recipes, which I'm not going to do. Why is this not saving? when I tell it to save. There we go. That time it saved. Stand by for a second. What's going on here? Oh, okay. All right, so we got to figure out where we're going to put the refineries for the petroleum coke and the assemblers for the circuit boards. I think if we lift this up, we can probably put more space over here. We're going to need encased industrial beam and cables, though. Ah, come on. Why do we keep doing that? Yeah, everything else just encased industrial beaming. We can make cables. Actually, technically, we can make encased industrial beams. Ta-da! They're not that bad. They're not as bad as the motors, that's for sure. Okay. Too bad it's gonna... May have to re-engineer this a bit. Because I want to leave that particular... I want the oil extractor left available for something. If I surround it with other refineries, it's not going to work. Beep-a-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-doo. How are we going to do this? I mean, I guess I could just build that way. And then expand out that direction, I guess. Because it is kind of tight over here. I mean, we could build up, but once we get to those pillars, we're going to reach some base constraints regardless. So I think we should rip this out and go the other direction. Or we aim for the open field out there. So many choices. Let's rip this out for now. So we're not going to go that way right away. Do. Okay, yeah, let's build our factory and then we'll connect up the resources to it, including the power. How? Marina Kitty agrees with me. Power! Power! Now, power! Hi, Miranda Kitty. Do you want to do a cat cameo? Cat cameo. Cat cameo. Cat cameo. Hello. Hello. She's purring. Can you hear her? Oh heck, I can't hear her. I can feel the vibrations. We're gonna go around and pull up weeds, and we're gonna pave this area. Whoops. Whoa! Bounced off the log carpet there. Technically, I could pave over the weeds if I wanted to, but seems like a waste. Fun vehicular to have in this game would be one of the giant riding mowers. Yeah! Yes! There might be, eventually there might be a mod for that. That would be so cool if there was. Okay, we're gonna do too high, I think. Because right there. No. She's been doing that a lot lately, just out of the blue. Meow! Give me attention, meow! Just what did it was a good girl in the litter box, meow! Oops. I had it would be funny. Let's see. Sorry. I also discovered something new tonight, worrying about cause of departing soul. On an autopsy, I do not want mine to be choked down above a deeper. No, that would be bad. Whoops. Oops, got some weeds to clear out. I'm just gonna make a big giant pad. Or a big giant factory floor to build upon. It got really quiet, and I know for a fact I have a mini and a medium in the same house. Alright, that should be plenty big. Well, let's go a few more rows on this side. Oops, we don't want. Oh, we're not gonna do that because these are already starting to peek through. Okay. I think I will make a route up to there though. Both still alive. Good. I was hoping that was the case. What were they up to? Or were they conspiring? In one of those rare cases of sibling cooperation. Oh. Trying to get a raptor mask. Oh. I think it might need to go. Nope, that's just enough. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all these weeds. Once I get up to the ledge here, I will make an ascending ramp, I think, up to there. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, come on. Oh, let's buffer these. Ow. Underestimated how high it was. That's the word I'm looking for. Okie dokie. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So back to what we were doing, which was making refineries. Whoops. Get back up there. So I think if we go 8 across here. Oh, it's impacting. Okay. We may have to move our hypertube. So, refinery. One, two. Try not to go too fast so that I don't have spaces between them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. These are the rubber ones. I want to check them just to make sure. Sometimes the paste doesn't apply. Okay. I'm going to turn these off, but start connecting them up. Whoops, that one. Is that the tier 3? No, tier 2. Oh no, I don't have the. I have the materials, but I don't have the distance. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So 1, 2, 3. So I probably want to put one here. Like that. Wahaha. First time I've gotten to actually use that in a practical application. Love it. Ooh, excuse me. Oof. Okay, and then we will do level 1 pipes for the connection to the actual refinery. Whoops. Just pipeline, thank you. There was a small patch to this game that Coffee Stain put out today to address some issues before they go on holiday weekend. Oh, come to think of it, I may not be streaming on Sunday. I just realized that I may have a 3-day weekend in my suddenly future because of Easter. I may have to. I may have to call my boss after the stream and find out about that because it typically would be tomorrow that we take the day off for Good Friday, but I didn't hear anything about that this week at work, so I'm like, But yeah, I might just take Sunday off from streaming just because it's a holiday. That's right. My brain is stuck on that now. I can't get off of it. Okay, so we're going to do 4 refineries for the heavy oil residue. So where's that going to be? Should probably be here. Oh, and that just brought to mind, I forgot to put the... I need to start paying attention to when this holiday is moving forward. Have I really been playing for 2 hours? Weird, okay. So... think that's enough space. The only problem is the outgoing. And then there's also this. We got enough room for outgoing. I think this is enough room for the pipage. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Almost 4. Didn't quite have enough encased beam. Come on, fell off. Is this lined up? Yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot. Check if there's enough room for raised conveyors. Yeah, I think there is. Okay, we're fine. Alrighty. Okay, so that's hooked up, so we want to take, whoops, and make these guys petroleum coke. Okay. lot of people solve this particular problem by doing what are called logistic floors, where it's like all this stuff is underneath the floor and then there's a short pipe that goes up to the thing, or like these guys come up through a hole in the floor. But I'm like, meh. Seems like it's more trouble than it's worth. I might get bored someday and try that, but I'm not going to do it. Hello, Minnie. Is Mom away from the keyboard? Is that why you're sneaking on, or are you on with permission? Did you like the train? Okay. So, whoops. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. Is that right? It says that as you progress, you get more output. You gotta keep it moving at the same speed, so you don't have a log jam. So it's 2, 4, 6. So those, so then 8, 10, 12. That upgrades to. So then here we need to go to level 3. Yeah, I think we're good. She's figuring out how to use my keyboard. She's used the virtual keyboards. Huh. I forgot those were a thing. Anywho. Okay, so that means we've got 8 possible assemblers. Yeah, that's right. Let's see, this is spitting out 120 per minute. Ooh. Actually, that's wrong, because it's... Let's go ahead with these. These all need to be level 2. With an output of 120, you need a Mark II. That means this needs to be a Mark III. This needs to be a Mark IV, which we do not have any encased industrial beams to make. How fast can you type, Mojo? I used to be pretty decent. I think I could do steady 30 words per minute. Might be less. That might be an exaggeration. But I can type fast. $112 words per minute. Wow. 1,600 keystrokes per minute. That's pretty good. I haven't measured myself in a good long while. Okay, 120 and 120 is 240, so that's level 3. 240 and 120, 360. That's this one. This can go 480, so that means we're set if we do an output. Okay, now we just need to figure out where we're going to put our assemblers. I actually think I should rotate this one 90 degrees. Spit out to the side rather than to the front. So that's, yeah, 8 assemblers. Where are we going to put them? Probably over here. Wish we had daylight back. Although that was kind of a cool effect. All this work for 100 adaptive control units. Although it's not only going to be these 100, we're probably going to also need to build like 1,000 of them for the next phase. But we'll be well equipped. So may have to make these in staggered formation. I'm gonna build a lookout tower to help me out with that. So we have to start on this square. Don't understand why it's not lining up. There we go. So staggered means one here and then one. What we'll do for the ones following, it's just to need is put them behind, leaving enough space for the conveyor belts to go through. Actually, I need to be down there to see that first one. That's not what I said. There we go. Oh, also, that's not what I wanted. I wanted... Why are you still saying that you did not line up properly? Oh, because this guy didn't line up properly. There we go. Okay. Oh no, we're gonna be too close to that rock still. I have to go one more square back. Are we on time? We're almost out of time. Yep. Hypertube's gonna have to move. How many is that? That's 2, 4, 5. Still may not have enough room. 6. 7. Ooh, just 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. You need to chase off that stupid bird. Go. Go. The timing of that was pretty good. Not close enough. Yeah. Probably could space them out a little, just a little bit more. But I think this will work. So I'm going to end it for here tonight. I will rig this up and show it off next time we stream, which will be probably Monday night at this point. Unless I do a Saturday stream. We'll see. But anyway, thank y'all for coming, hanging out. Thank you YouTubers, Twitchers, Rumblers, and Kickers. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night for the Laggin Out Live podcast with Chieftain Hero and Soda Pop, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Pacific. Don't forget to check out my other streams from Laggin Out on Laggin Out's YouTube channel. Until next time, enjoy Satisfactory, fair winds, and fun gaming. I'm the Mariner, signing off and logging out. Bye!
Oh, Mariner, ye brave and bold, a quest awaits to treasures untold. In pixel seas ye set to sail, to realms unknown where legends prevail. Fair winds, Mariner, guide your way, with joystick in hand let victory sway. Through lands of lore and digital lore, oh, Mariner games forevermore. The dungeon's deep, the dragon's fierce, a hero's heart he must pierce. Dive into the unknown. With your kiddies by your side, you'll never be alone. Game on, Mariner, uncover the secrets within. Together with your feline crew, victory you'll surely win.